Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Angie. This is my new video blog, and this will be on my YouTube page, youtube.com/AngieLala86, and also on my blog, Deeper Than the Surface, an Angie Lala production at angielala1986.blogspot.com. You can hit me up on Twitter, twitter.com/AngieLala, and also my email, angelicmelody86@gmail.com. This all be on like the right side of the screen, so you don't have to like rewind or anything. My BlackBerry, that's where I got all my responses from my first official topic. My girl Juju came up with it. It's called, the topic, its title is, well, the question was, why do women get so emotionally attached, especially when it comes to sex? We got a lot of replies, and YouTube only allows me to do 10 minutes worth of video. So like I'm gonna try to do everybody's replies in like the best way. Try to sum it up. Because women, we all said the same things basically. And I want to point some key ones out. My girl Kim from Tampa said, I think that women get emotionally attached because they forget that we are emotional beings. No matter how much a woman claims to think and act like a man, at the end of the day, she's still a woman. We think with our hearts, we analyze and scrutinize. I agree. My other girl, Devin, she said, that's my girl from ATL, Devin, love her. She said, I think the reason women get so emotionally attached is because we think with our hearts, and women can't help but be emotional to a person we care about. And we as females were always taught that it's okay to show feelings and express those feelings. And men feel that showing emotion is a sign of weakness. Agree. My girl, she wants to remain anonymous, but she said, I truly believe women and men differ. We look at life from what seems to be at two different ends of the earth. Women have tendency to fall emotionally before anything else because we are in deep touch with our feelings. And adding sex to the picture just makes it worse. Because once you allow to give yourself to a man, that part of you, I think it means that you feel comfortable enough around them to take it to that next level. The problem is not enough men understand that about women, and with that, they end up leading women on. Understand that? What else? My girl Juju, the one who gave me this topic, said, I feel that some women view sex as more than just a casual fuck. So when we choose to sleep with a guy, it's usually because we find something in that person that we like and we want to take it to the next level. All the while forgetting that us as women thinking ahead leaves us with broken hearts, especially when a dude is not on that page. That was like a lot of things, like dudes not being on the same page as the women. Like a lot of dudes I spoke to, they're like, it is what it is, you know. Like it's nothing more than nothing less. It's just sex. In fact, my friend told me about one guy that, we all thought was a certain way. He told her, you were just somebody I was having sex with. Nothing more, nothing less. And it seems so mean and so blunt, but sometimes it's just that simple. And we make things more complicated and more than what it is. And sometimes it just is what it is. So, gotta remember that, ladies. My girl, gorgeous Gigi, TSMB, she said, in my opinion, women get emotionally attached because we give up our most prized possessions, and that is one of the most intimate and sacred acts that we encounter. During sex, there is an emotional and spiritual connection or bond that is created, whereas our spirits join together and become one both physically and spiritually. We give ourselves our all, and we long for a lasting relationship, and we long to be loved. Doesn't matter how we're treated afterwards, because once the bond is created, it is hard to break. Some men get emotionally attached too, she said. So, like, don't think we're just bashing them, like, oh, y'all don't have any feelings, because it's not even like that. It's just we're talking, a lot of women hit me up, and they're just talking about how they think, how they feel. My girl Shanique, she hit up people, like different people, and they gave her replies, and she gave her own. A girl, Irene, said, because they're stupid, and they put the dick on a pedestal. And her girl, I think her name's Asia, she said, because we're emotional creatures by nature. Shanique said, women become emotionally attached because we are dealing with guys who aren't up to par on a constant basis. So when we notice the guy's different, we hold on tight. And She doesn't believe that you can get emotionally attached during sex. Usually you have that type of connection with somebody before you decide to have sex with them. So when the sex does happen, it just gets deeper, which I agree with. I definitely do. Who else? My girl Sandy. She kept her response simple, but it made sense. She said she's never had sex with someone that she wasn't already attached to, going off of what Shanique said. Some women feel the need that attachment to feel important, even if they are the only ones feeling it. They seek male attachment, probably grew up without a father. Like, she thinks it's really deep for some women, so that's kind of interesting. My girl Janelle said, well, for some women, they're already somewhat emotionally attached, going back off, same thing Shanique said, which is why they take it to the level of sex in the first place. Sex just complicates things. For some, their bodies is something they cherish, and to give it away means a lot. It's a special moment. Special moments. Now, for some women who sometimes like to have casual sex, attachment comes when the communication is not clear. That happens. Like, that's what I'm saying. You have to know exactly what you're getting into when you're having sex with a guy. If he's just for the physical act itself, for that momentary pleasure, and you're thinking about a future with him, y'all aren't on the same page. That's where the problems come in. And like, I've had a lot of my friends, other people's friends, tell me like, oh, I really liked him, but we weren't on the same page, and I got my heart broken. Like, that happens. Like, we need to put everything out on the table. Oh, trying to think and assuming things is what gets us in trouble. My girl Monica from Atlanta, she said, I believe females become emotionally attached because they equate sex with love. So true. A lot of females believe that sleeping with a male shows them that they actually care about them and want something more. Whereas for males, sex is just sex. Definitely. Definitely. My girl Janae, she was funny because she didn't even know it was my blog. She hit me up and said, in response to your question on Twitter, women get so attached, especially in regards to sex, because it's just how women are made. The estrogen and hormones cause women to be nurturing and attached to things more quickly, like their children and lovers. That's why even women who want to sleep around like men still have a more emotional attachment than men. We just can't do it. It's not in our genetics. Interesting. Like I said, I got a lot of replies, and I read a few of them that I got, and I'm just really, really excited. Like, this feedback is crazy. Like, we're all basically on the same page. It's an emotional attachment. Men don't have that same connection, not all men. And, I feel that as women, we have to put everything out on the table. Keep it 100%, no matter if your heart's going to get broken or not. Know what the deal is from jump. So if you decide to take it to that next level, you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Really excited. Thank you so much for your replies. I can't wait. I don't know exactly what the next vlog is going to be about, but I'll definitely let y'all know. So stay tuned. Love ya. Mwah.